Hello everyone, this is Aida Gholami from AgriMath Research Lab, and in today's video I'm going to teach you how to work with VLOOKUP function with columns in Excel. So as you can see in here, I have a table of data, and what I want to do in here is to find the age of one person, which I know the name of that person only. Okay, so we can do it also with name and ID. So I will try both of them. So what I will do is to put an equal mark VLOOKUP, and when I double click on that, you can see it wants a number of input data, which we will explain them. Which I will explain them all. So the first thing is lookup value. So the lookup value is actually the value in which you want to find a value based on that. So in here, my lookup value will be ID or the name of that person. So I want the age. I do not know the age. The age is unknown value, but the lookup value is the known value. So I know the name. So in here, let's say I will write Chris, for example. And then it wants the table array. So in here, what I will do is to select this table range and put comma. This table range has a point, which I will explain in a minute. And then it wants the column index number. So the column index in here is 2. Why? Because I want to find age related to Chris. I want Excel. I want this function to find age related to this this name in column 2 of this table. So this is 1, this is 2. So I put 2 in here, and then it asks range. It asks approximate match or exact match. Which one do you want? So I want exact match, and I close the parentheses and click enter. You can see it found data related to Chris in column 2, and it says the age is 26. Let's go for ID in here. So my lookup value in here will be, let's say again, 2. And then table array will be this one. Column index is 3 because I want the age again, and exact match. I close the parentheses, and you can see it says 26 again. Let's play more with this function. Now I want to bring the name for an ID, which I know that. So I want the name of ID 4. Table array is this one. I want to look in for the second column. So I want the name. I look in the second column. I want the exact match, close the parentheses, and you can see the name for ID 4 is Jack. So the point I wanted to mention for selecting the range is that you should keep in mind that your range should start with the column that you have your lookup value in that. So what does it mean? It means that if I go for VLOOKUP, I want to look for, let's say, look for John age, and if I select this range, it gives me an error. And okay, the column index is 3 and I want exact match. It gives me an error. Why? Because you should start from here. You should start from where your lookup value is placed in. You should start from the column where your lookup value is placed in. So I should correct that, and I should start from here. And now, I'm sorry. Yeah, now the column index is the problem, and now it gives me 24 because John is 24 in age. Okay, so that was the point I wanted to mention for the range thing in lookup value, in lookup in VLOOKUP function. And then the other thing you should always keep in mind is that you should always organize your data in a way that the value you want to find is in the right place of lookup value. So what you want to find should be always in the right place of your lookup value. If it wants to be the ID or name, it doesn't matter which one is your lookup value, but it should be age. So what does it mean? It means that I cannot look up for the person who is in age 24. So it means that I cannot do it. Okay, so it doesn't work. It doesn't work. Because if I want to do that, I should put name in the right side of the age, and then in that way I can look for the name. Okay, let me copy this to plain text in here. And now if I cut this column to here, and now use VLOOKUP. So now I can look for the name related to the age. Okay, so I want to look for the person who is 26. Table array will be this one, and column index will be 2. And I want to look for an exact match. So you can see it gives me the right answer. So but another thing is that in here, for example, if you put a value which is not included in the age list, for example, if you get it to 27, then you can see it gives you the not a number error. What you can do in here, you can use if error function for this VLOOKUP so that you do not get this error. You get, for example, value not found. So if I want to do that, I go for if error. If this one gives you an error, then go for value not found. So you can see, when you correct that, you do not get that error. You get value not found. For example, you want to have it, for example, in here, you want to give it from, so for example, you want to have from 1 to this one. I should lock this table range, and then in here you could get this one and go on, copy that to the end. So you can see when you do that, it just gets the it pulls the names whenever there is a value in this age column. So this is like a very simple example for working with this VLOOKUP. You can of course make more optimized and smarter, examples with this function. But that's it for today's video. I hope you learned something new. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. I will see you in the next videos, and bye.